Welcome, hello traders, this is Mike Hamilton and you are looking at a stripped back Dow daily index with just under half an hour to go till the close. And with an extreme move like this, we are getting some, at the very least, some short covering. So what I've done is I've stripped this back. So all we've got is the key level, the 2015 resistance, and this chart pattern developing here, having picked off this low. So what do I think is going to happen? I think we will wind back. At the very least, we are so far away from the 20 EMA here. At some stage, at the very least, we are going to come and test that 20 EMA. Well, the last time we had some sort of drop here, we immediately put a hammer in and started to push back. Well, it's taken 2 days to get any kind of short covering going on after such a severe drop. So to me, this market really is struggling. We've had some good data today. We had core durable goods, which came in very well, and we got GDP data tomorrow for the US. So in common with that sort of timing, we are seeing at the very least all the bears getting out of the way while we get this data out of the way. So is this just short covering, or is this a genuine reversal pattern? I'm going to bear in mind we've got such a knot of moving averages up here. I'm just going to treat this as short covering and a short-term reversal until we get this 20 EMA coming down, at which point I think we will bash into that and then get another leg down. And there are various levels that we can pick off. We've got all this resistance up here. We could even strike right into the golden cross, the 50-200 EMA cross. In the meantime, let's not ignore the fact that this is going to engulf this action here, but and we are still pushing up with 25 minutes to go. What we really need to do is to fill that gap. We've got a gap here from Friday's low. So if you are in this, watch out for Friday's low. Markets do not like gaps. So that's a target number one, which is on my chart 480, 16,480. If you want to engage this market, then I would stand aside till the data is out of the way and then see where the range is. So for example, if we get a pull down, mark off the range. This could be even a 5-minute range. Whichever way we shuffle around and eventually break could be the direction for the rest of that session and into the back end of the week. All right, I'm not around now until Tuesday, so let's just have a quick look at one or two other charts. Okay, this is the pound US dollar, and what a day the pound's had. And the reason why I didn't latch onto this is because yesterday's bar closed within this bar here. Had we have closed underneath 680, I would have sniffed a potential drop. I guess a couple of key signals: we were some distance away from the 20 EMA. It was a reversal looking bar. We'd come up here and we rejected the 158. So there were definitely signals there. I didn't pick up on them, and I've not got this. But any pullback to, I would suggest 600. Well, this may not even pull back. You may be lucky to see 500, 530. And then we just see another leg down, particularly if the data is that good. So we're now underneath that trend line now. So, like I said, we may not see much of a push into that. Once you break a trend line like that, I would start penciling in these support levels and see if it can wind down to there. I mean, 150, I would actually pencil in 150 and then see if we can come down, drop underneath this, and see if we can recover from that point. But it looks as if with a chart pattern like that, once we come out of an apex like that, you know, a box as well, all sorts of things going on up there, then this is the kind of target I would have. It's just a question of trying to get the best entry. Now there is one level here I picked off. I picked off this January 1st open. So it would make sense at some stage to potentially see 155.75, which would coincide with a push into the 50 EMA. Alright, so let's have a look at a couple other charts. Euro, this 200 EMA definitely looked like a magnet. We've got all moving average right down here, so we were very extended off of that level there. So I would expect, I think we can look to see at 50%, 11250 area at this rate. However, yeah, I would, that's a significant bar. Entry 400, 114, if you can get it. US dollar CAD, it doesn't, on the face of it, doesn't look happy up there. It's dangling, it's hanging. It looks as if it needs to come down to ground. So what I think might happen is I mean, all the time it's holding up. Yeah, don't look to short it. That's all I would say. I think we may just need a pullback to get it going. That will be a pullback to 132, 132.20 area. Let me take that off. It's stepping up. I mean, in terms of Elliott wave, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B. So I'm going to get a C wave correction, and a D wave might be the one that really gets away. I promised I would look at the Dow in terms of Elliott waves. Let's just get the Dow back on before I forget. Right, Elliott wave on the Dow. Well, certainly on Fibonacci, this is, you know, 3 is a nice fib number. And that was a Fibonacci 3-wave drop to me. You know what? I think I would almost sort of write all this mess off and just count this as leg 1, you know, phase 1. So I would look for a bounce before we get leg 2, and then see if we can wind our way down. Okay, when you get such an impulsive move like that, Elliott wave is a bit harder to call. That's what I would roughly expect. Pound yen, it just can't get going. It just can't lift off these lows at the moment. Ordinarily, I'd expect with a recovering Dow, I'd expect this to recover. This is really just not doing it. So the main support level is down here at 180. So unless we start closing above 187, this just looks as if it's going to leg down. So we had 1, 2, 3. Maybe we've already got 4 over and done with. Maybe this push up here is 4 over and done with, and 5 could see us coming all the way down to 180. I mean, certainly as I speak, coming to the close, we are, well, coming to the Asian session, we are seeing a little bit of a bounce here. So let's see what the Asians can do with it. But it's struggling. It's just sitting on that support. Okay, I'll leave it there and see you back on Tuesday.